Right, it's a new month, the 1st of April 2020. Yes, got my Burnley shirt on underneath this. At some point I'll probably have my jumper off anyway, because no doubt I'll get a bit warm. So, realistic aims for doing challenges on Strava? I don't really know. 5k realistic, 10k, well, I said to my mum and dad I want to be out for a while because I want to get some fresh air and enjoy being out. Elevation challenge is doable, but can be a challenge. 200 kilometers. Sorry for the abrupt cut. Yeah, 200 kilometers, is that realistic? I don't know. Yes, because you're only allowed to go out the one time. It's tough. So, if I'm going to complete challenges, I'm probably going to complete either. We're going to most likely do 5k and 10k. Not sure about elevation or anything, I'm not sure. Because I'm used to going at like 4 times a day. And to say that you've only allowed to really do 1 time a day. And the restriction was 3 weeks to start with. So it's like 2 weeks time from now. And that's like halfway into the month. And see what happens with the government. Yeah. Man, that is a steep hill. Only now I've just started to check my Strava to see if it's actually running or not. It is, thankfully. Half a mile. It seems like I was in a little bit of a competition yesterday with another colleague who also has Strava. I posted, basically, somebody posted to our group, what's everyone doing today? And well, I posted my evening walk with my dad doing 4.7 miles, and somebody had posted saying like, oh, I thought I'd done a longer walk than you. And I said, let's have a look. He'd done 4.6, I'd done 4.7. So the way that he went doesn't look very complex. It looks a bit very, very basic, and the way I've gone looks very not basic. Yes. So we can either go that way or that way, but we're going to go straight on. So I did a bit of editing last night. I got one video edited. I didn't render it though, but I did that this morning at like, what, 3 in the morning. It was actually the self-isolation 10k. Then I actually did another video this morning. So I've actually done 2 videos this morning. Yeah. And the thing is, today, do I see myself doing any more editing? I don't know. I don't honestly know. Really? I don't quite know. Because I imported everything from my phone practically to my computer, and it went from like 710, 12 gigabytes to going to like 684, which is a big drop, but 684 gigabytes is a hell of a lot of data to have spare still. It's just I was on a very, very good run for editing content, and then now obviously can't really do that now, can I? I've got to do like, the only realistic time that I can do a video editing wise is in the morning and at night. That's it. That's practically it. Just like the dogs play in the river for a bit. I think it's the point now where, with this distancing, my dad won't go down narrow paths. Whew. I was thinking to myself, we're getting a bit warm. It's like I'll take my jumper off, but not that warm, to be fair. This is such a nice path as well. Phew. Oh. I wonder if I'll see anyone else on here again, because the last time I came along this way, I did see someone going that way. Yeah, I'm quite curious. I might not do. I'll have to see. Right. That's that house that I walked past before. Alright, fancy that. But there was actually a path. I think I walked a little bit before, I can't remember if I did do. Unless I walked further up. Actually no, there's a path here, and then there's a path further up that way which goes up. I think I might have walked up that one. I'm walking on this one, so this is a slight tad different. At least I know there's a path on this bit and there's a path over there, because well, could walk back along this way if I wanted to. Whew. That might be a nice idea. I mean, when I get to the top, I'm putting the dogs on anyway. Listen to that. What the hell is going on there? Unless it's just playing. Could be. Could be. Doesn't sound very nice though, does it? Whew. Walking up in good spirit. I saw something on before which has just popped up, which was, please don't remake Resident Evil 4. Which, coming to think about it, is pretty true. Because it doesn't need remaking. 2 and 3 do, because they had very, very bad graphics for the time that they came out. So to have them remade is a good thing. But 4 already has good graphics, to be fair. So they don't need to improve on the graphics when they're already good. I mean, they're not like to today's standards anyway of graphics, so it wouldn't look as good as nowadays, but it doesn't need remaking. And there was like, oh well, we could remake like 5 or 6 instead. So don't remake 5, it's shit. And the same goes for 6. Six is very repetitive. And 5 is just, well, poor. Played 10 minutes of it, like when I got it for the first time, I was like, this is crap. And I instantly took it to a charity shop, and I haven't regretted that decision since. So my idea is to walk up the hill, and then there is a what do you call it, off-road path, which you can go all the way to like Out Lane. I'm not going to go that far though. But once you get to the very end of it though, turn right and come back down the hill back towards like Jagger Green. So like literally, I'm going to show you now the white house that's up there. I'm going to walk up to that, and then there's a pathway which goes alongside. I'll show you again. There's a pathway that's up there. It's hidden away from view from here, but walk that way. I remember when I came on it last, there was a lot of people on it because it was lovely and sunny, and it really was nice and sunny. But today it's different because it's not lovely and sunny. It's overcast, not as warm, and could potentially rain. So people don't tend to go to the countryside. I think I might actually have to jump over the wall as well, like I did before, to get over it, over one bit of it. I'm starting to get a bit warm now, and I'm literally saying to myself, oh, I'm not doing very well for elevation. Doing alright so far, aren't I? That's for sure. Do you know, I just thought I'd just stop for a second. Wowzers. So where was that bit of field that I was on? Oh, down there. Oh, that's that house, isn't it? I was been that way. Cool. Yeah, I'm getting a bit warm now. I might just take my jumper off in a minute, you know. Well, not in a minute, but you can go up this hill and keep going. Well, there's a tiny little opening to the right which is viewable on camera, and I'm going to go that way. And then I think I'm going to take my jumper off because I'm getting a little warm, and I'm forgetting how to focus the camera as well. Well, I say camera, I'm forgetting how to focus my phone as well when I'm looking. So far on this path I've only seen one person, which, not gonna lie, is pretty good. Yep, pretty good. So you can see where the path does go, and I'm looking there and I don't see one person. Yay. Now the last time I came along here it was very, very muddy, so I'm just going to keep my eye out really. I think it still is a little bit further along. Got my shirt on as well. I ain't worn this in a long time. I have my other one which is the older kit, and my god, that kit feels tight. The shirt feels a lot tighter. Now it does look a bit muddy here, but just not as much as it was before, because the last time I came down here it was just, well, it was humongously bad, to the point where I had to go on the wall and walk around. But because it's not rained for quite a while, even since then, it's dried up a little bit. So the bits that weren't walkable, like that, the bits that weren't really walkable are a little bit more improved. So you can kind of, you can walk along it and not be like, oh damn, I'm gonna have to go on the bit of wall up here and shimmy along. Oh, it's so nice up here. It's like being back at Todd, because there's a bit when you go to Tobberden and you go to Ride Rocks and you keep going up from Ride Rocks, there's a pathway which is at the very top, and it's just awesome to walk along, and it's just like this. This is actually really nice to walk along, and I'm so far not having any issues with walking on it either, because the last time I was up here there were sheep, there was a lot of people up on here, which made it really quite awkward, and it was sunny as well, so I was like kind of like that, oh god. And I was holding a Coke can in my hand as well, so I was trying to drink and walk at the same time, and it'd be like, what am I actually trying to do here? So it's a lot better. Good job. And as well, the view is just, well, yes. It is nice to be out. Phew. I'm walking along here as well when I'm on my own. Well, good feeling. Compared to last time, it's way better. Definitely. Also as well, I'm not having dinner with my parents. It is like nearly 12:30. I only had breakfast at like 10:30. I had cereal at 10:30. And then I had 2 slices of toast. So getting to about 11 o'clock and setting off at like half an hour later, I've got food in my bag if I get hungry. I've got my charger as well if I need it. I mean, my battery's at like 72% battery, so it's not like low. So, it is nice to be out. Sure is. I think I'm going to realistically aim to complete my elevation first, above like doing 200 kilometers. Once I've done 2,000 kilometers, once I've done 2,000 meters of uphill, then focus then really on doing. What's over there then? Focus then on doing 200k. Plus, I have a theory, and I really do have this theory, that even after this 2-week period now of like having 1 walk a day, I think we're getting this virus under control pretty damn well. And like, yeah, I just think even though you're only allowed to do 1 activity a day, and it is recommended to do just 1 hour, fuck that. I think if you're on your own, then yeah, but if you've got dogs, then yeah, it's a sign of like that's not really far enough to go really. So I'm looking at my minutes as well, because my minutes are going to be way lower than 1,000 after the end of this week, because if you only get to do 1 activity, then it's not very good. I do have one kind of saviour though. On Friday, I need to collect an inhaler from the chemist, which, with the restriction guidelines, is only go out if you need medical supplies. Well, that is a medical supply because I'm asthmatic. And then I said, well, I'll tie it in with getting practically absolutely anything from Tesco and get a shite load of stuff and do like a big shop at Tesco. Nearly at the end. Nearly. Talk about bad timing. I went to go spit, and I did the spit to the right, and then my dogs are just slowly running to past me on the right side, and it lands on one of them. Like, oh God, I'm so sorry. Yeah, not going that way. I'm gonna just walk along the main road. It's a fair, really. Doubt it'll be busy though. It's weird though from here though. I can see it blackly. That's strange from here. I'm more or less in Stainland, and I can see blackly from here. That was a nice idea, going along that path. The only time I saw people was actually coming off it. That was it. So that was good timing. And then just walking down this hill, and there's people down there. But I'm just gonna walk my normal pace because they are walking pretty quick too. And well, yeah, I'm not having dinner with my mum and dad either, because well, the way they do the walks now is they'll walk together, and then well, yeah, I walk them first for a good amount, and then my mum and dad can take them out for however long they want to. I think when I do get back though, I'm going to feel a bit sweaty though. I'm going to have another shower, just to be on the safe side. I need to zip my pocket up because the poo bags are coming out of my pocket. Oh, they're slowly starting to come out of the pocket. If I can zip it up, there we go. Don't want them falling out. So nice up here. So nice. I think realistically, I'm going to turn left and then make my way down to Stainland and then back down that road back home. I've actually done 5k at the moment, so that's good. So I've done my 5k challenge. That's good. So it's just a matter of doing another 5k on top of this one, and then I've completed 10 kilometres. This walk doesn't feel that long though. Not really. They looked for some people going right. They're going slow as hell though. I definitely did see people, but they're going somewhere else. So I was going to go down that hill where all the mud was and all the it was all flooded and such. But I've never actually been on this path before. It was a path you go down, you need to turn right. I was like, do you know, let's see where it goes. I've never actually walked along here before. Never. So let's just see where it goes. Kind of curious to know now. I'm quite curious. Because going that way, going up, would go up to Stainland. Like going up that way. So I'm kind of curious where this goes then. It's well nice along here. But yeah, literally. I keep thinking of something there, it's my water bottle. But that, freaking hell. Just stop for a moment. That path is private, but this way goes to Shaw Park. Because I saw this bit of path down here, and I just went, I'm curious to know where this goes. And there was two people going that way who recognised the Burnley shirt, and we had a chat for like 5 minutes. And saying it goes back to Shaw Park. I'm like, oh right, nice. Because I have never ever walked down here. I've never done it. So, and he also said the bit where we was at, there was the bit where I'm going now, and he said if you go up the hill, that goes up to Chagger Green. I'm like, oh right, nice. So I think tomorrow, when I'm out walking, I might actually walk up here. Well, walk to Shaw Park first, and then come up this hill. I think that sounds like a good idea. I think tomorrow though, I'm just going to aim for like a 5k though, realistically. Oh, it makes sense now. Yeah, good. Right, I'm going to show you at the very bottom. It's a gate, and I've seen people come up this hill before. I'm like, where the hell are they going? Because I thought they were going to like some, I don't know, private road. I was like, well, private path anyway. That's why I thought I'm not going to go that way. But now that I know you can actually go up it, and then it goes all that way. Fancy that. Pretty cool, I think. Exploring. Because I was up there a few times, and I've been to Shaw Park God knows how many times, but I've never actually walked down here. That's cool. Because I'm so used to going up there with the dogs or coming down it. Well, I'm used to going up it more than coming down it anyway. So to be coming through there is, well, it's a new one for me. So, God, it's 1 o'clock. Fancy that, eh? So I'm going to go to Shaw Park now. So I'm at 4.2 miles. So I'm going to walk out to Shaw Park. I'm going to go along here, go along that way, go back up the hill towards Stirling Road, go all the way down the road, and then potentially go along the park bit. Not the park bit, what's it called? What do you call it? The farm bit, the park bit. So I've done 4.5 miles. It feels weird to be going back downhill a bit. It feels strange. And then I'm going to head to the farm. Oh, this is going to be weird. The road down here that I'm on is having roadworks on it. Yeah. So it'll stop speed. It will stop people speeding like a knob. That's for sure. Well, you'd think anyway. God, I've done well. You know, it's just not about the mileage. Sometimes it's just being outside. And being outside. Yeah, it's just nice. On Friday, my opportunity for mileage is a little bit less restricted, because I said it earlier, I'm going to say it again now, I need to go get an inhaler from the chemist on Friday, which means actually walking to the chemist and such, and then at the same time, depending on how much we've got left, go to Tesco and just take like 2 big bags and do like some proper good shopping in there and get a lot of stuff, stock up, because my mum did it last Saturday. If I did it this Friday, then yeah, it'd be nice for me to do that. And then get home, and the thing is the dogs won't have been walked then, so that I will be able to walk them. Because the only times you can go out is to get medical supplies. Well, I'd be doing that. To go do an essential shop. Well, I'd be doing that. And then only one form of exercise with the dogs. Oh, I'll be doing that as well. What's the minutes at now? It's at 360. So it's a Wednesday, so if I can get my minutes as close as I can to 450, that would be a good thing. Plus I'm going to be doing stuff at home as well. You know, let's just see what it's at the end of the week. Simple as. Well, me and my dad were on the golf course path yesterday thinking where it actually starts. I think I know where. Back there, when you go up the hill, I saw a woman go up the pathway. I was like, oh right, she's moving because we're coming along here. But it actually goes up to a path, and then they kept on going. So I'm like, do you know, that might be where the path starts, because it looks like there is multiple paths. I mean, I've been along here many times, but it looks like there's multiple paths from here that go up there. Very, very possibly. So I think tomorrow I might come along to this bit and then go up there. And I think you can walk to the very, very end, and there's a path bit where you can cross over, like a public footpath bit, and I'm not going to advise it because it's terrible for these and even people as well. So there's a bit of the path where you can get to the end and then go up. So that's what I'm going to do with these tomorrow. I was going to do it today, and then, well, look where that's got me. So, yeah. I'm so not far off 10k either. I think when I do get home though, I could actually go on what's called the turbo trainer, which is for your bike. You pop the back wheel on the bike, you put the back wheel of the bike on it, and it does the back, you pedal, but you don't go anywhere. I was ready to put the dogs on the lead then, because I could see a guy coming this way, and he goes up that way, up there. I wouldn't advise it, but yep, that's what he's done. Whew. See, I have to put my bike on that on that machine, which turns the back wheel. Your front wheel stays static, and then you pedal. Pretty much. Yeah. So I'm at 5.6 miles. So 0.6 to go. And then I've done 10k. Yeah. Which is kind of nuts. Really? To be fair. I mean, even with the restrictions in place, my average amount of miles a week would be, this is for 1 week, for 3 weeks, would be 41.3 miles. So it depends on really how far I do with the dogs, like doing the one activity a day. And the thing is, now that I've done the 10k for today, don't need to worry now about doing 10km walks. Don't need to. Could just do 5k's, I could do a 2-mile walk, I could do a bit like a good long walk with my dad. Yeah. That's the good thing then. Once you get the 5k, you don't have to really worry about because it's not far to do. But the 10k is where it's at. Like, it's like, oh, it is a long way. I should imagine the dogs would sleep this afternoon then. Well, you'd think anyway. You'd think. They've been off the lead a lot on this walk. Nearly home now. That's it. So thanks for watching, and goodbye.